And at this time, let's meet the starting lineups for both ball clubs. First, the visitors, the Warriors of Warroad High School. Starting off at the guard position, sophomore number 3, Evan Grover. The second guard, sophomore number 12, Cole Spence. The third guard position, junior number 24, Kyle Thompson. One forward, sophomore, number 4, Dylan Fox. And the second forward position, junior number 32, Virgil Lasnica.
All right, so once again, your starters for the Warroad Warriors are Evan Groven, Dylan Fox, Cole Spence, Kyle Thompson, and Virgil Lasnica, excuse me. And their head coach is, that's one name I forgot to ask how to pronounce. So it's, we'll just say V.O. V.O. is their head coach. And now for the Hawley Nuggets. So you got Cade Carley, number 3, Hayden Grani at 5, Justin Koski, 12, Mason Groton and Brady Groton, 23 and 24. Head coach is Nathan Stoa for the Hawley Nuggets. Warriors in the white, the Nuggets in the maroon. Game number 3 of 6 on the day, getting ready to start here. And we're underway, and the Warriors win the opening tap. Up top now, it's Cole Spence for the Warriors. Near side, now they work it into the paint there for Lasnica, and that's up and in. Near side, that's Cade Carley, the senior for the Nuggets. Carley flips it into the hands of Grani. Grani looking around, gets the screen, dribbles over far wing, works it inside, ball's tipped around and intercepted. Ends up in the hands there, Kyle Thompson. Thompson brings it over the timeline, hands it off to Lasnica. Lasnica with the free throw line jumper up and in. Cade Carley gives it back. Now they push it into the near corner here. I couldn't quite see who that was. Up top there for Carley. Carley fires over far side. Hayden Grani. Now Grani up top for Carley. Carley hands it back off to Grani. Grani swings around to the top, now near wing. Pushes in the corner there. Brady Groton with the 3. Grover. Bounce pass, high post there for Lasnica. Ball's tipped around, and it's taken away by Carley. Carley will get it to Koski. Koski got the Carley in the backcourt there with 16-14 to go here. As Carley will work it up top there for Hayden Grani. Grani with the shot won't go. Rebound comes down to the hands of Evan Grover. Grover will quickly bring it back the other way here for the Warriors. Pass to the near side was tipped out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 16 minutes even to go. Up top, He looked at the basket. Now bounce pass near side here for Spence. Spence works it back here for Grover. Grover to Spence. Spence back to Grover. Grover will take the three, and Grover will make the three. Number 3 scores 3 for the Warriors. 7-3 now in favor of Warroad. They're working around up top here. Brady Groton. Groton for 3, got it. That's his second triple. Every time the Warriors get a little bit of a lead here, the Nuggets cut it down to 1. And it's been Brady Groton, 6, and the Warriors 7. Pass stolen by Grover. Grover right to the hoop. And it rolls off the rim. Stops the clock with an even 15 to go here.
Hawley foul number 3, Kate Carly, first personal, first team foul. Number 3, Evan Grover to shoot 2. Checking in for Hawley number 22, Alex Brosh.
Pressure in the backcourt here by the Warriors. Just under 15 to go as they give it back here to Brady Groton with 2 threes. He has to be careful there, and nearly stolen away. That's Alex Broch, I believe, in the lineup, number 22. No, yeah, it is Broch in the lineup. Feed it across the paint. Loose ball picked up there by Koski. Koski couldn't quite take it away, and now they're going to say it's out of bounds. Hawley basketball on the turnover by the Warriors. 9-6. Nuggets can tie it up here if they can get the ball in the hands of Brady Groton. He can knock down another triple possibly. Koski feeds it here to Groton, and now the corner 3 is up, and the corner 3 is in and out. Rebound comes down to Dylan Fox. Fox gives it to check that, I almost said Grover, but it's actually Spence who has it. Now Fox has it again here on the near wing. Thought about the 3, pops it out. Grover, corner 3, in, he got it. Twelve to 6. Three on the way, off the front of the rim, won't go. Bounce pass near wing for Spence. He'll put it up for 3. That one's in and out, won't go. Rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of Fox, and Fox will draw a foul on Hawley. Hawley, excuse me. Cade Carley. Another 3 for the Warriors, and now we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back after this on the Minnesota Sports Station. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with All right, welcome back. Dylan Fox pulling down the rebound. Taken away there by Groton. And now the ball swatted away by Grover. Up court and to the hoop and blocked from behind there by Brady Groton. And now a whistle will stop the clock with 12:42 to go here in the first half. 3-pointer on the way, and that rattles off the front of the rim. Rebound to Grover. Grover will bring it back up towards the top of the key here. Now back up in between the rings with a bounce pass over to Spence. Spence looking inside, fires it to Thompson. And now the ball's deflected out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 12:04 to go here. Inbounds pass comes to Lesnicka. Corner three, in and out. It looked good coming out of his hand. Now there's a whistle. I'll stop the clock with 11:54 to go here. We'll keep our clock there for a moment. Brady Groton, the only nugget to score so far here for Hawley. He has all 6 points off 2 triples. And as soon as we start our clock, we can stop our clock again. It'll go out of bounds with 11:42 to go here in the first half of play. Grover. And now they work it up high post, out far side for Fox. Loose ball, and it's picked up by Hawley. They eventually gets into the hands of Brady Groton. Quick corner three, Groton got it. Brady Groton gets the scoring going again here for Hawley as all 9 of their points. Grover for 3, he got it right back. Evan Grover with 3 threes and Brady Groton with 3 threes for the Hawley Nuggets. You take that away, it's a 6-0 game in favor of the Warriors. 2 free throws and 2 two-point baskets by Lesnicka, and then 2 free throws by Grover along with his 3 threes. So. Foul underneath, and that will send Alex Brach to the line. 18-10. We'll see if Bratch can get him within 7. And nope, not this time. Rebound pulled down by Fox. He'll pump it out far sideline there for Spence. Spence back to Fox up top. Now works it to Grover on the near side. He'll dribble back up top. Grover looks inside. Free throw line, high post. Spinning around there is Laznica. And that one will not go. Rebound comes back to Groton. Travels the call. Stops the clock with 10:04 to go here in the first half. Grover down low, baseline jumper up and in for Dylan Fox, his first bucket of the half. 20-10 as the Warriors double up here on the Nuggets. Near side, Groton up top, 3 on the way from Groney, and he got it. Got rejected by the bottom of the backboard. Laznica with the no shot, but he will go to the free throw line, try and get those 2 the hard way. That one will roll off. And that one will roll in. So one rolls off, one rolls in. So high up top, here's Mason Groton. He'll dribble in high post and looking into the corner there for Carson Brew. Brew fires it back up top for Groton. Groton backs up a little bit, hands it off to Groney. Groney here on the near wing, just under 9 minutes to go. Groney makes his way in, pops it out, catch and shoot 3, in! Brady Groton with 12 points from behind the arc. 21-17, and that's a 4-point game. Warriors around the perimeter. Now they work it inside for Laznica. And driving the baseline outside. Grover for 3. Off the front iron, won't go. Rebound comes down to Bratch. Bratch will fire it out to Groton. Groton brings it up court. Bounce pass through the paint and up on the glass, doesn't go in. It was Carson Brew on the attempted shot there. Back the other way, now comes the Warriors. All the way to the hoop. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Groton. Groton will get it to Bratch. Bratch will slowly bring it up and over the timeline here as we crack the egg on the 8-minute mark of the first half. Get over far side. That is Justin Koski back in. Long 3 straight away, and that is off the mark there from Groney. But a hustle for the rebound underneath, and they're going to call a foul here. Nope, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Nuggets. Groton will get the inbounds pass. Cross court to the other Groton. That's Mason Groton. He drives into the paint towards the hoop and draws the foul. Free throw up and in. 21-18, and it's a one-possession game. Mason Groton has made 2 of 3 now from the free throw line. And he swishes the next one too. 3 of 4. 7:25 and counting to go here. They work it inside for Fox. A couple passes later in the corner for Grover. Also in now is Kyle. Let's see here. I wrote it down on the other sheet and I forgot to write it down in my scorebook. That is, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. We will call him Kyle, number 1. And then back the other way, it's Groney with the bucket. And we're tied at 21 for the first time since 0-0. Not anymore. 2 points back the other way. 23-21 Warriors. Spin, that one won't go in. Groney tried unsuccessfully there. Grover brings it back, bounce pass into the corner. Fox thought about it, didn't pull the trigger. Now looking for some help, gets it back up top into the hands of Spence. Spence inside, Grover, ball tipped, loose ball on the deck and out of bounds. It should go to Hawley, and it does, yep. 23-21 with 6:16 to go. Carson Brew just checked into the lineup here for the Hawley Nuggets. As Groney will bring it over the timeline. A little over 6 and change to go as they work it to Groton in the corner. Now back up top to the other Groton. He drives into the lane, feeds it to Groton. Outside near corner for Broch. Now Groney. Broch baseline, kicks it out. Corner 3 on the way and short. Right into the hands of Evan Grover for the rebound. Into the high post, one dribble to the hoop, up and in. Kyle Thompson with the bucket. Back to a 4-point lead here for the Warriors as Groney will get the inbounds pass. Fired over the timeline, ball is tipped. Chased down by Carly. And across the paint, into the corner, back out, top of the key near wing. 3 at the front of the rim, won't go from Groney. Loose ball rebound, eventually scooped up there by Grover. Now bringing it down the far sideline, the ball is tipped. And one-on-one back the other way here. That is Alex Broch going to the hoop, and I'll stop the clock with 5:01 to go here. This is the second on Evan Grover and team foul number 7. 1-on-1 bonus now for the Hawley Nuggets for the rest of this half. On this case, it's a 2-shot foul. At least I thought it was. Maybe it was a 1-on-1. Thought he was in the act of shooting there, but I guess I was incorrect on that. Top for Fox. Fox from the mid-post. In and out, won't go. Ball tipped around, rebound, scooped into the hands of Brady Groton. Groton will give it up in the backcourt here for Hayden Groney, the sophomore. He'll bring it up over the timeline here for the Hawley Nuggets, who trail by 4 with a little over 4 minutes to go. 3-pointer on the way. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Ball tipped out. Picked up here by Kyle. Bounce pass, far wing, Fox. They work it inside there for Grover, and he got it up and in. That's his first bucket, not from beyond the 3-point arc. Quickly back the other way. A basket. Groney with the basket, and full timeout. We'll see who got that last basket for the Warriors there. We'll be back in just a moment. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Shot is up and in. That's Kyle Thompson with the bucket. 31-23. Grani with the basketball, high on the far side. Now dribbles up top of the key, trying to feed it in there, but overshot his teammate Ethan Magnuson. Back the other way, it's Kyle. No, that one won't go in. Rebound goes down to Brady Groton. Groton fires it up there to Mason Groton. And Mason Groton, high post, tried to pass it into the corner, it was taken away. Spence. Bounce pass back here to Grover. Grani trying to pickpocket, and he does so successfully, getting it there to Brady Groton. Now Grani will get it back. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Grani still with the basketball. Now he's open for three. He missed it. Front of the rim, won't go. Grover bringing it back the other way. Grover to the hoop. Grover sees it roll off the rim and out of bounds, and it'll go back to Hawley. Nice move to the hoop by Grani. He'll get the basket. 31-25. Hawley sticking around here with a couple minutes to go before halftime. See if they can cut that deficit down a little bit more here. Right now, Warroad looking really good and looking in danger of ending the undefeated streak by the Heart of Lake teams. Magnuson misses the free throw. Offensive rebound, comes back out to, can't quite see who that is. Underneath, off the glass, it's up and in. It's Magnuson with the bucket. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game, 31-29. Check that, 33-27, my bad. Corner three, in. That's off the back iron. It won't go. Just under a minute to go. Three-pointer on the way. Rattles in and out. And a whistle will stop the clock with 45 seconds to go. Ethan Magnuson will go to the free throw line with 45.7 seconds to go. They added 0.6 of a second to the clock here in the gym. And that one's off the mark. Rebound to Fox. Now Grover here on the near wing. Backs up in between the circles. 30 seconds to go. Spence backs up high on the near side. Spence works it into Fox. Fox over to Grover. Grover looking, pushes it back into the corner. Now they work it down low. Runs into a double team, cuts through defenders, can't get it to drop. Tip ball comes back out to Spence. Spence tries to float it in off the front of the rim. 10 seconds to go here. Chance for Hawley to get another bucket. They get it up court quickly, cross the paint to the hoop, and in! 36-29 here at halftime. It's a 5-point game going into the second half here. This should be a good one to finish up. We'll see how it goes, and we'll add up some numbers and be right back here in a moment on the Minnesota Sports Station.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they are on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Did you know that every single game on the Magnitude Sports Media Network can be watched live on your home television screen using the YouTube app? And it's easy, so very easy, with 3 very easy steps. First, log on to the YouTube app on your smart TV or another device like a PlayStation, Xbox, or 4K Blu-ray player. Then search or select Magnitude Sports Media Network, select the live feed, find your team's playlist, or browse the extensive game library and watch any of the previous games on demand 24/7 at your convenience. We'd appreciate it if you were to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/Magnitude Sports Media Network. Then tap on the bell and get email and mobile alerts every time we go on the air. On the ND Sports Channel, Minnesota Sports Station, SD Sports Vision, or Magnitude Sports Radio. Thanks so much for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give your advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back here. Halftime, and it's 36-29 in favor of the Warroad Warriors. And let's go over the Warriors' individual scoring, too, for Kyle Kavornluff. Let's try this again. Kyle Kavornluff. There we go. And then Evan Grover with 17. Dylan Fox with 5. You got Kyle Thompson with 4, and Virgil Lesnicka with 5. And that's your individual scoring for the Warriors. For the Nuggets, individual numbers look like this. Hayden Groney with 9, 1 for Alex Broch, 5 for Mason Groton, 14 for Brady Groton, and 2 for Ethan Magnuson. You add those all up, that comes up to 29. That wraps up your halftime numbers. We're about 2 minutes away. We'll take one more break, come back with the second half next.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport, whether you play softball.
All right, we'll come out of that break a little bit early here. Second half of action now. Nuggets down 5 in the maroonish red, going from right to left, and the Warriors with the bucket, rebound, follow-up, won't go. Meant to say three-pointer, not bucket. Coming back the other way now, Hayden Groney. Loose ball scooped up there by Alex Broch. Now the 3 from Groney, a little strong. Or no, check that. Yeah, it was Groney. Now he'll get the loose ball back here on the near side. Opposite side of where he took the three-point attempt now. He'll drive into the high post. Little lob pass into the corner there for Broch. Broch works it back up. Groton in front of the rim, off the mark, no goal. Back the other way here, 17 and change. Loose ball out of bounds, and I'll stop the clock with 16:55 to go here in the second half of play. Let's let our clock run. There we go. Clock's off by about a half a second. We apologize. Not that half a second's a big deal, but... Two more for Lesnicka, and that is 7 points now for the junior for the Warriors. Inside, that one's up and in, out of the hands of Brady Groton. That's only his second bucket that's not from outside the three-point arc. He has 16 points now. 7-point lead for the Warriors here, and a loose ball scooped up by Brady Groton. Groton will hold it, let his teammates advance up court a little bit, and now we bring it over the timeline here with 16, a little over 16 to go. Puts it in the hands of Hayden Groney. Groney now over to, that is Carly. Broch up top for Groney. Groney looking for some space. Down the far side of the lane, kicks out. Corner, that's Mason Groton. And that is no good. And back the other way come the Warriors. Far side, it's Spence. And a couple passes later, they get it down low, and that's Grover with the basket. 19 points for Evan Grover, the sophomore for the Warriors, and that increases the Warrior lead to 40-31, 9 points. 3-possession game here for Hawley. They've cut it down to 1 on a couple of occasions, but then the Warriors have gotten points right back. We were tied at 21-21, and then the Warriors took a 23-21 lead. They have not given up that lead yet. We haven't had any ties since that lead change either. But like I said, the Nuggets have got it within 1 on a couple of occasions. Missed 3, and I don't know if you heard that in the crowd, Mike, but one of the members of the crowd said that's a travel. I'm not 100% sure. It's really, really close if that was a travel or not. I do see what she was seeing there, but Grover with that last basket. 3-pointer at the front of the rim. Runs down the rebound there is Mason Groton. Groton now gives it to Carly. Carly, outside corner, that's the other Groton for 3 off the back iron, won't go. Rebound eventually taken by Spence, now up court into the hands of Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble, pivots around, gets into the hands of Fox. Fox pushes it into the far corner there for Grover. Grover back into the corner, corner 3 on the way, and in! It's Cole Spence with the triple, his first points of the game, and a timeout on the floor. 45-31. A 30-second timeout. We're back in a moment here.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
All right, welcome back. It is 45-31. Timeout on the floor right now. Finals from earlier today. Frazee over Underwood by the final score of 84-55. Pelican Rapids over Park Christian 66-47. And here we sit on game number 3 with the Warriors with a 45-31 lead over the Hawley Nuggets. Certainly appreciate you tuning in today. And for those Warrior fans who are watching, sent a text message to a family member here saying we were getting a name wrong. We certainly appreciate that. We always want to do our best to try and get them right. So, yes, thank you very much for doing that. And we'll always do our best to make sure we get the names right, even if they're hard to do. I've done some hard rosters before. Called some basketball and soccer for Fargo South. Those are some tricky names. Nothing like we got on any of the rosters here. Brady Groton getting that last basket there for Hawley. Stops the clock with 13:33. 2.5 games down, 2.5 to go. Baseline inbounds pass here for the Warriors. Comes out far wing into the hands of Grover. Grover backs up right in front of the midcourt stripe and gets the ball right back. Now he cuts to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Snagging the rebound is Magnuson. Back the other way now comes the Hawley Nuggets with 13-17 and counting to go. With the basketballs, Brevin Stoa, an 8th grader, number 14. Gets it to Carson Brew, the sophomore, and now stop the clock with 13:09 to go. Grover picks up his 3rd. It's the first of the second half for the Warriors. And Brew's first free throw is a little bit off the mark. He'll get one more. It's getting to the point now where they need to make free throws. Points with the clock stopped is one way to get back into it if you're a Hawley Nuggets fan. And, well, just as I say it, they get one. Brew 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Just over 13 to go. So pass ricochets into the hand of Spence. Spence works it inside there for, I believe that was Lasnicka. Yep, it was. Lasnicka. And now up top is Dylan Fox. Back inside to Fox, gets around the defender, reverse layup up and in. Nice move there by Dylan Fox to get the bucket for the Warriors. He has 7 points on the afternoon now. Near side, that's Stoa for three. Front of the rim won't go. Rebound comes into the hands of Spence. Spence will bring it up the near sideline. Now cut to the middle of the court. Now go towards the hoop and not quite get the angle he needed on that one. Rebound comes down to the hands of Brady Groton. Quickly up the court into the hands of Magnuson, and that one's blocked. Grover thought about the three but hesitated. Didn't take the shot. Fox with the loose ball pushes it into the corner for a three. That one's off the back iron, won't go. Groton pulls down the rebound. Groton will get it back over the timeline here with 11:47 and counting to go. Groton right to the hoop and lays it in off the glass. Nice move there by Brady Groton. He has 20 points now with that bucket. Long three, 20-footer up and in. Wow. Cole Spence with the bucket, and there's another timeout on the floor. 11:31 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take one out. We'll take one with them as well. I'll be back in a moment. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. All right, welcome back. Nuggets trail by 14, and I'll stop the clock with 11:20 to go. Fouls on the Warriors, second of the half, and the second on Kyle Thompson. Shot won't go. Tried to float it in there was Carson Brew. So another baseline inbounds pass will be triggered here by Brady Groton. They'll work it up top now into the hands of Carson Brew. Brew looking around, gets it to, that is Blake Manthe into the lineup for, I believe, the first time in this game. Now Brevin Stoa. Stoa gets it to Manthe. Manthe looking inside, nobody home. Now they push it back out into the corner. Steps in for a shorter shot and missed it all. Rebound ripped out of the air by Dylan Fox, and bringing it back here's Grover. Grover now on the near wing for Spence, and they'll push it back out there for Thompson. Corner three, rattles around and out. Loose ball rebound scooped up there by, that is Bratch. Bratch will hand it off in the backcourt there for Stoa as he brings it over the timeline with 10:28 and counting to go. Directing traffic as he backs up in between the rings right in front of the midcourt stripe. Now he'll get a screen is the word I'm looking for from Manthe, and now he lost the ball on the way to the hoop, but he'll get it back in the corner. Pushes it down low. Manthe out the front of the rim. It won't go. And now Fox gets the rebound again. Quickly up court here, and that will draw a foul on the Nuggets. That's the first one of the half for the Nuggets. We'll see who it goes to individually here in a second. It's going to be on Blake Manthe, his first. And Kyle Thompson knocks down the free throw. 51-36. Right now, the Nuggets are in danger of snapping the Heart of Lakes win streak here over the last 2 weekends. Unless they can rally and come back here. Looks like the Warriors might have this one. It's not quite sealed up yet, but still some time to work with here for Hawley Nuggets, but it's getting to that point. Near side, that is Bratch. Bratch with the behind-the-back dribble. Feeds it to the baseline. Matthew to the hoop. Draws the foul. Like I said a couple trips to the free throw line ago, points with the clock stop. Crucial right now for the Hawley Nuggets. They need to get every free throw they can possibly get to trim down that lead for the Warriors. And if you're a Warrior fan, you just love what you just saw. A missed free throw by the Hawley Nuggets. Blake Manthe still looking for his first points of the night. Will he get it here? No, he will not. He'll miss both of them. 9:33 and counting. Loose ball and picked up there by Spence. Spence now Fox up top. Back over to Spence. Catch and shoot three. Off the mark. Won't go. Rebound, though. Offensive by Laznicka. Laznicka, I'll get it. I promise. Hawley actually up to 3 team fouls. I forgot to tack the last one on there when they got it. Laznicka will trigger the inbounds pass here for the Warriors. Up top into the hands of Spence. Spence works it back inside for Laznicka. That's off the back iron, won't go, and now ball pops out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 9:07 to go. So Spence with the inbounds pass, and Laznicka off the glass won't go, and it rolls off, and the rebound's chased down in the corner by Mason Groton. Mason Groton will go all the way to the hoop. He will draw the foul and get one. Stops the clock with 8:55 to go, and Mason Groton will go to the line to try and get the extra point. Laznicka just picked up his third. Team foul number 4 on the Warriors, so both teams have 4 now. Need to keep up with those fouls. We apologize. So Groton will connect on the free throw. He's only missed 1. He's 4 or 5 in the match so far. And in a little bit of trouble, gets it away there. Kovornluff is how you say that, number 1. Laznicka, a long free throw is up and in. 54-39. Hawley's rally has to start now if it's going to start. And that's a good way to start it. See if they can keep it going. Brady Groton with his 5th triple. He had the first 4 on his first 4 shot attempts in the first half. Now corner 3. That one's off the mark, and the rebound comes down to Hayden Groney. Groney gets through the defenders and over the timeline. Just under 8 minutes to go. Groney backs up, little hook shot up and in. Nice job there by Hayden Groney. That little hook shot there gets him into the double-digit club with 11. On the baseline, now that's Laznicka, and no, that one won't go in. Ball's tipped around out of bounds, and who's it going to? It's going to Hawley. So the Warriors will get the full court press going here, or at least it appears that way, yep. More like a 3/4 court press. And more like not much of a press at all, as they'll just let the Nuggets come over the timeline here. Groney with the basketball to the hoop and puts it in. 3 baskets on the last 3 possessions here. It's a 7-0 run for Hawley. Inside there, I believe that's Fox. Yes, it was. And he'll go to the free throw line. He'll have a chance at 2. Blake Manthe picking up his 3rd. He did not play in the first half at all. He has all 3 of those fouls here in just a minute past the halfway mark of the second half here. Or actually 2 minutes past. Well, in 4 seconds, it'll be 2 minutes past. We'll get everything official eventually. Second one's in. So that ends the 7-0 run with 7 minutes to go. Fox 1 for 2 on that trip and 1 for 2 in the day here. That's Bratch, and nope, out of bounds, and it stays with Hawley, I believe. I didn't see the official signal. He was just off camera there. Corner, Groney for 3. He got it. Here comes Hawley. 55-49. It's a 6-point game. A couple more threes like that, and we're all knotted up. Fox down on the baseline there, being guarded by Brach. Now Fox will get it back in the far corner, work it inside for Laznicka. He spins around in the paint, rolls off. Groton with the rebound. See what Hawley can do here on this possession. They have scored baskets on their last 5 possessions. So I'll stop the clock. There's actually 6:04. We'll try and hold our clock for a couple seconds here. Kyle Thompson picking up his 3rd. Inbounds there to Brady Groton, and then lost and back to the Warriors. That's the first possession in 5 possessions that the Nuggets did not get a basket. And with that 7-0 run, Hawley is still in with plenty of time to work with. But they can't allow a slip up here defensively. Fox underneath, looking to find his way to the hoop. Ball's tipped around, picked up there by Grover. Grover will bring it back out top. Give the opportunity here for the Warriors to reset. They'll sling it into the corner. Fox looking inside, that is Grover. Back to Fox, and loose ball. He was open for a 3, he had the ball not gotten loose. Reverse layup won't go. Grover with an offensive board. Bounce pass, Laznicka picks it up. Works into the corner. Fox for the 3. No, off the front of the rim. And the rebound is tipped into the hands of Brady Groton. Groton will get it to Mason Groton, and Groton will get it over the timeline here to Groney. 5 minutes to go. Groney, high post, spins, and they're saying that's a foul, I believe, on Cole Spence. Looked like Spence got all ball on that one, but they're going to call the foul. That'll be his 2nd personal. And team foul number 6. Groney connects on the free throw. That's his first free throw of the day. 5-point game, 55-50. Cut it to a 2-possession game with this free throw, and he does. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt here by the Nuggets. Not much, but no problem this time around for the Warriors. 3 on the way, and no, it's at the front rim, and another rebound here for the Nuggets. They'll give it back to Groney. 4-point game with 4:39 and counting to go. Of the girls' games last week and today's games, long 3. Groney got it. Wow. It's 1 point game. More on what I was going to say in a little bit here. We'll wait till we have some time to say it here, as things have just gotten interesting, and we have a timeout on the floor. All right, we're going to take a break with 4:17 to go. We'll come back, get this thing reset, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds. Believe it or not, spring will be here before you know it. So you should seek a lawn company that will care about your lawn as much as they care about our local athletes. That company is ProLawn, a professional fertilizing and weed control lawn company located right here in Fargo. Visit ProLawn online at ProLawnFM.com and request a free estimate. Even with all the snow on the ground, ProLawn can still give you an accurate estimate with competitive prices as well as a prepayment discount. Contact ProLawn today, 701-293-0733, or email ProLawnFargo@gmail.com. All right, 55-54, the Nuggets have pulled to within one. 4:17 to go here in the second half. So I was saying before the break there, from the girls' games last week and the boys' games so far today, we did have one game going to overtime last week, but that wasn't really a come from behind. It was kind of close, like no more than a 4-point lead for either team the entire game. This one, if Hawley can come back and get the W, this will be a true come-from-behind win. We'll put it that way. And they have a chance to take the lead on this possession. Grani with the basketball to the hoop and out of bounds. Grani looking for a foul, and I don't know if he's going to get it or not. Yes, he did get it. Oops, wrong team there. No, there was no foul at all. It was just out of bounds, actually. So still 6-5 on the fouls. Neither team got a foul there, as I thought they did. Worked it inside, tipped, and it's going to stay with who? It's going to stay with Hawley? No, it's going to go back to the Warriors. One ref said it went to the Nuggets. The other one said it went to the Warriors, and the official in favor of the Nuggets conceded to the official in favor of the Warriors. Grover with the basketball. Far side now, Thompson. Thompson dribbles up top, runs into a double team, puts it into the hands of Spence. Spence down low to Fox on the baseline, rolls off the rim, and another defensive board here for the Hawley Nuggets. Another chance to take the lead. It's Groton. Down to the hoop, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two to try and tie it and take the lead. We were tied at 21, and the Warriors took the lead at 23-21. We have not had a tie or a lead change since that 23-21 mark. And no, the best they can do is tie. And that one will rattle in, and we're tied. 55 all. So Hayden Grani picking up his first. That ball was tipped. Luckily for the Warriors, it went into the corner. And now we have another stoppage in the clock here. We'll let our clock tick down about 10 seconds. We're down to 2:52 here in the second half. And going to the free throw line is Virgil Lesnicka. Swish. He was 1 of 2 prior to that. Now he's 2 of 3. Warriors retake the lead, and they will extend that lead to 2. 57-55, 2:45 and counting to go. They'll work it over to Groton. That's Mason Groton. No, check that, Brady Groton. Now back to Brady Groton here on the near wing. He's looking inside, nobody home. Now Mason Groton has it. Quickly to Hayden Groney. Groney backs up right in front of the midcourt stripe in between the rings. 2:27 to go here in the second half. For the lead, Groney, no, it'll bounce off, and the rebound comes down to Spence. Spence fires it up court into the hands of Grover. Grover back to Spence, now works it in the corner here for Thompson. Thompson dribbles back up top in between the rings. 3 on the way, off the front iron, won't go. Loznica with the rebound, fires it out near side. Now they push it into the corner, and that was nearly poked away. And who's it going to go to? It's going to stay with the Warriors. It's poked out of bounds there by Groney. A nice defensive effort by Hayden Groney, but not getting the ball back this time around. Fox. Grover. Now near side Spence. Spence works it in for Loznica, and he was immediately fouled there. I believe it's going to go on Carson Brew, but I've been wrong before on what I thought was obvious fouls. And there we go. It is indeed on so 8 and 7 on the team fouls now. Front half of a 1-and-1 is good. He'll get a second one as a result. 4 or 5, and he's made his last 4. And that one's in as well. He made them both. Back to a 4-point lead here for the Warriors. Stoa with the basketball, works it to Groney. Check that, Groton, excuse me. Back over to Stoa. Now on the baseline. To the hoop and in. Nice move there that was Alex Bratch with the bucket. 2-point game. Minute 20 to go. To the baseline for Fox, looking for that reverse layup, and it does not go in. Ball's tipped out of bounds. He'll stay with the Warriors. Stops the clock with 1:10 to go here in the second half. Loznica lost it, stripped away, loose ball, picked up eventually by nobody. They're going to call foul on somebody. I think the foul is on Hawley, but I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, it is on Hawley. Second on Hayden Groney. That will send, I believe it's Thompson at the line. Yeah, it is, yep. Front half of the 1-and-1 is off. 2-point game, chance for Hawley to tie or take the lead on a 3. 1 minute to go. This one could be an interesting finish. You don't want to go anywhere. Into the corner, now back up top. Dribbles in, pops it back out here for Groton. Groton to Groney now, 45 seconds to go. Last thing that Hawley wants to do is turn the ball over. Groney. Corner 3 on the way for the lead. They got it! And a timeout. Well, it was Alex Bratch with the lead triple. 60-59 as the Nuggets take the lead for the first time in this game. We were tied at 21. Then the Warriors took a 23-21 lead. They would hang on to that until Hawley tied it up at 55-55. Warriors would knock down a free throw to make it 56-55. And now, for the first time in this game, the Hawley Nuggets have a 1-point lead with 30 seconds to go. 60-59. We'll keep it here for the conclusion here. Once again, 3 games almost down and 3 games to go here in the Heart of Lake Shootout. Weekend number 2. The girls were last week, the boys this week. And for the most part, it has not been a disappointment at all. A lot of great basketball here. We've only had really one out of the, let's see here, 8, 9, 10 out of the 11 games. We've really only had one game that was completely lopsided. Maybe a couple of comfortable wins, but for the most part, it's been some pretty good basketball here over these past 11 games. So once again, a 1-point lead for the Hawley Nuggets. Team fouls 9-7. 30.2 seconds to go, to be exact. Warriors basketball here out of the timeout. All right, final 30 of this one, at least in regulation anyway. We did have a game go to overtime last week in the girls' game. That was not the Hawley Nuggets game, though, and Warroad didn't play last week. 15 seconds, 14. They're holding for the final shot, and a timeout. Warriors stops the clock with 9 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. Turn down our background noise to prevent the music from giving us a copyright strike on our YouTube page. Took a look at the Warroad bench last time, and now we'll see. Not that we can hear anything or do any lip reading, but we'll see what Hawley's strategy is here. So I believe it's 9 seconds even to go on the clock here. It's in the timeout clock right now, so I'll have to wait about 11 seconds to find out for sure. But all right, so Cole Spence will trigger the inbounds pass here. Yep, 9 even. Inbounds is tipped. Out of bounds, he'll stay with the Warriors. That brings the clock down to 8.3. Inbounds pass from the baseline on the far corner comes into Hayden Fox. Fox drives into the paint, spins, shot is up, front of the rim, it won't go. 2 seconds, 1 second. Out of bounds, and the Hawley Nuggets on a 3 by Alex Bratch win the game. And that was the only lead they had in the entire game. That was a good game. Warriors put up a good fight there. They just couldn't hold off the Nugget rally, and the Nuggets able to pull off the comeback and take the win. Final score once again, 60-59. Here in favor of the Hawley Nuggets. Let's go ahead and add up the individual numbers here. We'll start with the Warriors. And Evan, let's see here. Kyle Kavornloff with 2 points. Evan Grover ended the night with 21. Dylan Fox had 8. Cole Spence had 6, all in the second half. Let's see here. Kyle Thompson with 5. And Virgil Lesnicka with, let's see here, 5 at halftime, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, including 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So once again, your leading scorers, Evan Grover and Virgil Lesnicka with 21 and 13 respectively. Over for the Hawley Nuggets, let's add this up here. Hayden Grani had 9 at halftime. Let's see here, 10, 13, 16, 18, 20, 21 for Hayden Grani. And 1 for Carson Brew. Let's see here, 6 for Alex Bratch, including the most important half of that 6 coming right at the end there. Mason Groton with, let's see here, 7, 8, 9. Brady Groton with 14 at halftime, 16, 18, 20, 23. And Ethan Magnuson with 2. So your leading scorers for the Hawley Nuggets. Brady Groton with 23, Hayden Grani with 21, and Alex Bratch with only 6, but the game-winning 3 to give the Nuggets the victory. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Our next contest is between the Breckenridge Cowboys and the Thief River Falls Prowlers. That one's coming up in about, I think the clock reads 23 minutes. So we'll be back in about 17 minutes here with that game. Once again, your final score 60-59 as the Nuggets come from behind and keep the Heart of Lakes teams undefeated. Now it's up to Breckenridge. The pressure is on them. We'll see if they can keep that undefeated streak for Heart of Lakes continuing here when we come back in about 15 minutes or so here on the Minnesota Sports Station. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again here in a few minutes. Be right back.